Hello YouTube fam, how y'all doing? This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews. I'm Uncle Tim. How you doing, Timsters? How you feeling? I want to say thank you first of all for joining this channel. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for all the love and the support. Thank you for being so positive. That energy really helps. It goes a long way, family. So what we got up here today is me showing you what I have in my ThunderCats collection so far. Basically, Matty and Super7. Just an overview real quick, and I'll just show you each figure real quick. So we have Lionel. He's from the Matty collection. Man, Mattel. I mean, this guy looks fantastic. Overall facial expression, hair. You can really see the details in it. You can see the glove. You know, I think Mattel did a better job with the ThunderCats than actually Super7, but fam, that's some stuff we'll talk about in another video, which we always do. But look at this figure, man. The overall facial expression. Then you see the claw that's on side of his leg. The actual design in the claw that's on his hand. The actual sword of omens. Just look at that. Figure looks amazing. You know, minus the articulation. Now we get to Tigra. He's a part of the Super7 Wave 2 line, which, you know, there's a lot to be desired, because if you look at the formation of the legs on the Matty figure and the legs on the actual Super7 figure, fam, it's like a lot of stuff that could go wrong went wrong with this figure. You see a piece of paint that's on his actual chin. You can see it right there. I don't know if that's paint, or I don't know if that's a mark that's actually within the cartoon on the animation. You know, there's shading on this figure that is done completely wrong. It's supposed to have been done another way. It looked like it's a washout or something. It's on the back as well as on the legs, if you look. Fam, you know, Super7, I don't know what to say about him. You know, he came with 2 whips and everything, fam. You know, I was really looking forward to getting this figure, and once I got it, I had like buyer's remorse. You know, then we have Kumara in the back. She's part of the Matty collection. Oh, wow, fam. I found her for really cheap. You couldn't even pass her up. Her box is behind Kumara, and Tigra box is behind Kumara. So if you look at her legs, you know, they're spaced evenly apart. They're not, you know, going inward. She comes with a lot of accessories. She comes with some sort of clawed boomerang. She looks like, I don't know, she looks like a pass between a lot of stuff, between a werewolf and a cat. But the actual figure design on her is really good. The head sculpt is fantastic. The overall body representation, you know, the figure actually looks female. The accessories, the design, it's a well-rounded figure. Again, that's a Matty's collector, which is Mattel Collectors Club. Then we get to Kumara the Ever-Living. Him and Mamut. Fam, the sword on this figure is fantastic. They did a good job with this figure, fam. And I know the cape is backwards. I got the red on the inside and the black supposed to be showing on the inside, but this is how I liked it. The overall design on Mamut, he's actually a really good figure, you know, as far as for what a dog's supposed to look like. He's an accessory, basically. He's not actually a whole figure by itself. The main figure was Kumara. You can see where the abs are at. There's a little piece of gold paint that's on the actual lion's claw for leather sash or whatever that is. Overall, if you look at him, everything else is accurate. The head sculpt is fantastic. He looks sinister. Then if you're looking at the body design, the guy's overall cocky is on the what. You know, I wanted to sit him on something and, you know, have him rise above the situation. Next thing I'm going to get is, you know, Kumara, the regular form, that's, you know, the mummy, and put him in front. Thought that would look cold. But to me, this figure, I don't even know which line this was from. But I think this was Super7. And they did a damn good job here. I don't know if he's supposed to have been, you know, part of that particular line, but they did a good job on him. Then we have Jaga, the Wise. Now, the head sculpt on him is pretty cool. You know, I had no problems with him whatsoever. You know, the shading, the actual body design, the head sculpt, the way how the hands move, the actual articulation. The guy actually is pretty much what he's supposed to be. The Sword of Omens looks fantastic. He looks great holding it. The cape is wired and it can be configured in a whole nother way. Man, this is a good figure, but it's an underrated figure because nobody's really checking for Jaga the Wise like that. Then we have Jackal-Man. If you look at him, fam, the only thing that's really off about him is the way his legs close. Like, as you open them up, they close. Then the actual design of his legs. If you see the outside, they look so jacked up. It looks like they were put on backwards. Someone told me that the feet and the bottom parts of the legs were put on the opposite. So, fam, I could believe that. But overall, the head sculpt, the axe, everything about him is cool except when you get to the legs and the line cuff. The bottom part is off. Fam, I don't know if this was Matty or Super7, but I don't know. That one I'm really on the fence about. Then you get to Pedro. Pedro is a fantastic figure. He has a lot of fantastic accessories. That's his box behind him. He comes with, you know, like I said, he comes with a lot of nunchucks, a lot of hands, an extra head. He's an overall well-rounded figure with no problems with the paint. He's a Matty's Collectors Club figure, I'm pretty sure, and they just repackaged them in a Super7 box. Fam, the only problem that I have with him is him leaning backwards because he's holding this chain, you know, which is basically the nunchucks, and it's weighing his body down just a little bit. But overall, the paint application, the head sculpt, the way how they did the toning of the body along with the paint application, as far as the shading part, looks fantastic. Overall, on this particular line, fam, I have to give it, you know, some figures, they get a 10, and some, you know, I'm like, wait, I'm still on the fence about. But overall, to me, you know, with the boxes and the backing, with the back behind the figures, along with the lighting, it makes it look a lot better to me. What do you think? I think Super7 is highly overrated. But, you know, when it comes to, you know, jerking on your down memory lane with figures that you used to watch as a child, you can't help but say, wow. As far as the overall appearance, they did a fantastic job. It's just when you get to articulation or when you get up super close to the figures, that's when you find the problems, fam. But far as for me, like I said, I'm a collector and I like certain figures and I like my collection to be, you know, the way I like it. Fam, I leave this one up to you to let me know what you think. But I actually like it. I like Kumara, the Ever Living. I like Lionel. I like Kumara. I like Jaga the Wise and Pedro. You know, two figures, which is Tigra and Jackal-Man, that I'm on the fence about. But overall, besides that, I think everything else is pretty cool, fam. These are just my thoughts and my opinions on the Super7 line, along with the Matty Collector Club editions of the figures. I think, you know, overall, it was a good job done. You may have some hits and misses, but you're going to have that in any toy line. With that being said, again, as always, fam, thank you for watching. Let me know, would you have kept the boxes in the back, or would you have done something different with the boxes? Would you have laid like their weapons in front of them or have them on different stands? Do you recommend something different as far as, you know, me displaying them or more like in action poses? Again, some of the articulation is off, so you can't have too many, you know, fantastic poses. So, you know, with that being said, you really at a standstill in certain situations and areas as far as posing. You know, again, I'm not on the fence. I actually like the line. I actually like the boxes. I like what they did with them. I like the red embossed on black. It's just shiny. It looks amazing. It looks simple. It's not over the top. It's not extra. But thanks. Please leave your comments, your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section. Thank you so much. Peace.